We want to know when were they born, because I'm going to give you something towards the end of this video that's going to drastically increase the amount of deals you get from your past clients and center of influence, okay? Welcome everybody. I'm your host, Adrian Hernandez, real estate agent turned real estate investor entrepreneur. You guys, today I'm talking to you real estate agents out there, whether if you are brand new or you are in the game, been in the game for some time, or you're seasoned, because today we're going to talk about building a database. Now, I really want to talk to a lot of you newer real estate agents, right? If you're a newer real estate agent, I made this video specifically for you on how to grow a database. Now, I want you to understand that your database, if cultivated correctly, if taken care of correctly, can bring you anywhere between 10 to about a 30% return year over year. What do I mean by this? Adrian, what the hell did you just say? What I said is that let's just say you have 100 people in your database. And what's 30% of 100? That's 3, right? So if you have 100 people in your database and you get 30% of those every single year, that means you're gonna do 3 deals every year, regardless of what happens, based on those 100 people that are in your database. Now, you're like, Adrian, that's 3 deals. Okay, great, but what if we had 1,000 people in our database? What's 30% times 1,000? That's 30. You take 30 listings a year just off your database. If you live in Orange County, you're making more than $1 million doing that. Or if you live in LA County, right? So if we can understand that, I want you to understand the importance of building that database up front. Now, an easy way to build a database, for those of you that don't have money to go buy CRMs, is you just get a basic Excel sheet. Get a basic Excel sheet and you're just gonna start a database, and what you want is, this is important, you want their first name, you want their last name, you want their mailing address, okay? Their mailing address. You need to make sure it's your mailing address. You need the city, the state, and then their property address. Adrian, what's the difference? Well, some people have a property address and they have a mailing address where they live at one area, but all their mail goes to another house or a P.O. box or whatever the case may be. And then, this is important, we want their birthdays. We want to know when were they born, because I'm going to give you something towards the end of this video that's going to drastically increase the amount of deals you get from your past clients and center of influence, okay? So we want their birthdays, and then we want, is there any email, contact information? So email, phone number, really important. Make sure that that's up to date. And then if you can get the kids, the dogs, the cats, their spouses, the anniversaries, any important dates that mean the most to them. And then at the last, you're gonna create a little note section where you take all your notes about the client. So I did this on a basic Excel sheet, and I ran an Excel sheet for 5 years, okay? I didn't want to spend money or take time to build a CRM, so I just had my own CRM on my Excel sheet. And in fact, I still have one till this day. I have one on a CRM, but I also have a raw Excel sheet to where if anything happened on the web, I still have a backup. It's saved in my computer and I know where it's at, okay? It's really important. So if you're just getting started, you're gonna fill out those top forms, right, the fields, and then you're gonna start making calls to all of your family, to all of your friends, to all of your friends' family, to all of your center of influence, anybody that you know, anybody that's in your phone book, start to call them. Call them and let them know what you're doing, right? The famous script that I love is, you know, you call somebody and you go, hey, this is Adrian, how are you? Great talking to you. Hey, I just want to let you know I just started off in the real estate business. I'm really excited. I joined a great company, and I'm committed to helping 10 families this year succeed on either buying or selling a home, and I would love your support. Is there anyone you know that's looking to buy or sell a home at the moment? No, I don't know anybody. Okay, well, what about yourself? No, we don't know what we're gonna do. Okay, do you have any real estate plans for 2023? Well, we're not too sure yet. Okay, well, do you mind if I stay in touch with you? No, not at all. Well, hey, we'll have you on the phone. Is your address still 123 Banana Street? Is your email still 123@ed.com? Is your phone number still? And I'm just gonna verify that information, okay? So you wanna start to build your database from your family, from your friends, your center of influence, and as you start to do deals, your past clients, you're gonna put them in your database, okay? This is important. Get all your past clients. As you do deals, those people go into your database. And the goal is to get those people to send you more business, okay? And how you do that is, this is a secret, you wanna send them personalized stuff that means something to them. Nobody gives a shit about just listed, just sold. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, right? Yes, people like to know the values in their neighborhood, but we have so much technology at our fingerprints that we can go on and figure out what our home is worth with just a click of a button. So then knowing that, Why don't we do something that's a little bit different? For those of you that are maybe over the age of 25, when you were a kid, you would go to Denny's and you would give them your birthday. And every birthday, they would send you in the mail a free Kids Grand Slam. And you would get a, little chocolate chip, little whipped cream on it as a kid. It was a big thing to do, right? I don't know if you guys remember this, but Denny's did a great job at targeting birthdays for little kids, because if they got a free birthday card that came into the mail, their parents were taking them to Denny's, right? What do you think that did? What do you think that did to Denny's business? Skyrocketed just by sending a thank you card. So why don't we implement the same thing in our business? You know those birthdays I told you to gather? What if you were to send them on a site maybe called Send Out Cards, and there's a link below that I use. It's an affiliate link. Go ahead and click that. You can sign up to Send Out Cards. And Send Out Cards, what I do is I go on Facebook and I pull all their personal pictures, rather that be of them with their family, on vacation, doing what they're doing, and I create a personalized happy birthday card and I send it to them. And sometimes we include a gift depending on the past client, right? Depending on the person. If it's somebody who's continuing to send them business, we'll send them a little gift with it, or we'll send their kids something. We'll send their kid a nice, card with maybe a gift card to Target, a $5 gift card to Starbucks if they're a little bit older. And these are tiny little things, tiny little investments that you can make early on that will bring you massive, massive returns in the future. And I know this, not enough people take care of and cultivate a database. Most people that you talk to relist or resell their home with another agent. And that agent wasn't the person who helped them buy that property. And why is that? It's because the agent failed to do their job to stay in touch with them, failed to cultivate a database, failed to do the tiny little things that we're talking about. So outside of the birthday cards and outside of the thank you cards, it's important that every single quarter, okay, there are 4 quarters in a year. So every single quarter, you pick up the phone and you call everyone on your database asking them for business. Remember, if you do not ask, do not get mad if they don't give you anything, okay? Don't get mad if you found out that your friend hired another agent because you chose not to call them and ask them if they had any real estate plans. That's your fault, not theirs. This is important. Make sure you call your database. Do it on a quarterly basis. Send out the birthday cards. Send out the thank you cards. And every time you sell a home on their anniversary, okay, let's just say you sell them a home on January 2nd. Next year on January 2nd, send them a 1-year home anniversary. Get a picture of them in front of their house. Send them a happy 1-year home anniversary. You guys, it goes a long way. These are all tiny things you can do for your database to bring some massive returns, but it starts with you starting a database. It starts with you reaching out to people. It starts with you putting people down in a database, and most importantly, calling them on a quarterly basis, mailing them, staying in touch with them. You'll notice a big change in your business, and I guarantee you'll thank yourself in the future for doing this. So go implement it, okay? Right now, stop what you're doing. Go build your database. Right now, today is December 14th, 2022. So I don't care when you're watching this. If you're watching this around this time, 15th, 16th, 17th, stop what you're doing. Do not let the end of the year go by without creating your database. And whenever you're watching this, don't let the day or week end without creating your database. Cool? I'm going to hold you accountable to it. All right. Have a great day, guys. We appreciate you. Tune in to the next episode. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Give me a little like. And if you aren't following me on Instagram, tune in. Instagram @Adrian Hernandez. We'll see you real soon.